Life doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your excuses. If you want to win, you have to pay the price, and that price is suffering. Weak men run from pain. They complain, they blame the world, and they stay stuck in their miserable little lives. But you're different. You understand that suffering isn't your enemy, it's your training ground. Every setback, every failure, every moment of struggle is shaping you into something stronger. Embrace the grind, love the pain, because without suffering, there's no growth. But suffering alone isn't enough. You don't just endure, you transform. You take the pain and you let it forge you into something unbreakable. Discipline is the bridge between suffering and strength. While others sleep, you work. While others quit, you push harder. You don't wait for motivation, you create it through sheer force of will. Strength isn't given, it's taken. It's built in the gym at 5 a.m., in the late nights when no one's watching, in the moments when every fiber of your being wants to quit, but you keep going anyway. That's how legends are made. And then you conquer. Not by luck, not by chance, but because you've earned it. Winners don't hope for victory. They take it. They outwork, outthink, and outlast everyone in their way. The world belongs to those who refuse to lose, who stare down failure and laugh. You don't beg for opportunities, you create them. You don't fear competition, you crush it. Because you've suffered, you've strengthened, and now it's your time to rise. Ask yourself, are you going to be another weak link in the chain, or are you going to suffer, strengthen, and conquer your way to the top? The choice is yours. But remember, nobody remembers the cowards. History only honors the warriors. Now get out there and claim what's yours. Discipline is the foundation of everything you will ever achieve in life. Without it, you are nothing. With it, you are unstoppable. Discipline is what separates the winners from the losers, the legends from the forgotten. It is not about motivation or feelings. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't want to do it. It is waking up early when your body begs for more sleep. It is pushing through the workout when your muscles scream to quit. It is staying focused when distractions surround you. Discipline is the silent force behind every great success story. The world rewards those who can master themselves. The weak rely on motivation. The strong rely on discipline. Discipline is a choice you make every single day. It is not something you are born with. It is something you build through relentless repetition. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you strengthen your discipline. Every time you resist temptation, you become stronger. Every time you push past your limits, you expand them. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the more powerful it becomes. But the moment you let it slack, it weakens. There is no middle ground. You are either getting stronger or getting weaker. There is no standing still. The battle for discipline is fought in the small moments. The decision to skip the snooze button. The choice to eat clean when junk food is easier. The commitment to work when others play. These small victories compound into unshakable strength. Discipline requires sacrifice. You must give up short-term pleasure for long-term greatness. The undisciplined man seeks comfort. The disciplined man seeks growth. Comfort is the enemy of progress. It is the killer of dreams. The moment you choose comfort over discipline, you lose. The path to success is paved with discomfort. It is filled with early mornings, lonely nights, and relentless effort. There are no shortcuts. There are no easy ways out. You must embrace the grind. You must love the process. The undisciplined man will never understand this. He will always look for the easy way. He will always fall short. The disciplined man knows the truth. There is no success without struggle. Discipline is the ultimate form of self-respect. When you are disciplined, you prove to yourself that you are in control. You are not a slave to your impulses. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the master of your destiny. Every time you exercise discipline, you send a message to yourself. I am strong. I am capable. I am in charge. This self-respect fuels confidence. Confidence fuels action. Action fuels results. The undisciplined man lacks this self-respect. He is controlled by his desires. He is ruled by his weaknesses. He is at the mercy of his environment. The disciplined man commands his life. He does not wait for permission. He does not wait for the perfect moment. He acts. Discipline is the difference between dreaming and doing. Everyone has goals. Everyone has ambitions, but few have the discipline to make them reality. Dreams without discipline are just fantasies. Discipline turns the impossible into the inevitable. It is the force that keeps you going when others quit. It is the fire that burns inside you when the world tries to extinguish it. The undisciplined man talks about what he will do. The disciplined man does it. He does not need applause. He does not need validation. He needs only his own commitment to excellence. The world is full of talented failures. People with potential but no discipline. Do not be one of them. Talent is cheap. Discipline is priceless. Discipline is the antidote to fear. Fear thrives in uncertainty. Discipline destroys uncertainty. When you are disciplined, you know exactly what needs to be done. You do not hesitate. You do not overthink. You act. Fear cannot survive in the presence of action. The undisciplined man is paralyzed by fear. He knows fear is a liar. He knows action is the cure. Every time you face fear with discipline, you become braver. Every time you push through doubt, you become stronger. Discipline is the weapon that slays fear. Discipline is the key to freedom. It may seem like a contradiction, but it is the truth. The undisciplined man is a slave to his impulses. He is trapped by his bad habits. He is chained to his excuses. The disciplined man is free. He is free because he controls his mind. He is free because he owns his time. He is free because he dictates his future. Discipline is not a prison. It is liberation. It is the power to live life on your terms. It is the ability to say no to distractions and yes to success. The undisciplined man will never know this freedom. He will always be chasing the next quick fix. The disciplined man stands firm. He knows true freedom comes from mastery. Mastery comes from discipline. The choice is yours. Will you build unbreakable discipline or remain weak? Will you take control of your life or let life control you? Discipline is not easy. It is simple. Do the work every day without exception. The rewards are worth it. The power is yours. Seize it. Pressure is not your enemy, it is your greatest ally. The weak crumble under pressure, while the strong use it as fuel to rise higher than ever before. Every legendary figure in history faced immense pressure, and instead of running from it, they embraced it. Pressure forces you to grow. It strips away the unnecessary and reveals what you are truly made of. When everything is on the line, that is when you discover who you really are. Comfort creates mediocrity, but pressure forges excellence. The moment you feel the weight of expectation, the moment you face real stakes, is the moment you have a choice. Fold or rise. Legends are not born from easy situations. They are sculpted by the relentless pressure of challenges that would break ordinary people. The path to greatness is paved with moments where quitting would have been easier than continuing. Pressure separates those who want success from those who are willing to earn it. When the stakes are high, your mind and body adapt. Your focus sharpens. Your instincts heighten. Your willpower intensifies. Pressure is the anvil on which your character is hammered into something unbreakable. The average person avoids pressure because it is uncomfortable. The legendary individual seeks it out because they know discomfort is the price of evolution. Pressure reveals weaknesses you didn't know you had, so you can eliminate them. It exposes fears so you can conquer them. It tests your limits so you can surpass them. Without pressure, there is no progress. Pressure is not something to fear. It is something to harness. The most powerful performers in the world thrive under pressure because they have trained themselves to use it as an advantage. When the spotlight is brightest, they shine. When the competition is fiercest, they dominate. When the odds are stacked against them, they defy expectations. This is not luck. This is preparation meeting opportunity. The difference between choking and excelling under pressure is not talent. It is mindset. Those who crack under pressure see it as a threat. Those who conquer it see it as a challenge. Pressure does not create legends. It reveals them. The potential was always there. The pressure simply brings it out. The greatest breakthroughs in life come when you are pushed to your absolute limit. Pressure forces innovation. It demands creativity. It eliminates excuses. When there is no way out, you find a way through. When there is no room for error, you execute flawlessly. Pressure is the catalyst for transformation. The human spirit thrives under tension. History's most iconic achievements were born from moments of extreme pressure. Wars won against impossible odds. Records broken when no one believed it could be done. Empires built from nothing. Pressure does not build character, it reveals it. The version of yourself that emerges under pressure is the real you. The question is, will you be proud of what pressure uncovers? Pressure is a privilege. Only those who dare to chase greatness will ever feel its weight. The mediocre never experience pressure because they never attempt anything extraordinary. If you are feeling pressure, it means you are in the arena. It means you are fighting for something meaningful. It means you are alive. Pressure is the companion of ambition. The higher you aim, the heavier the pressure becomes, but the sweeter the victory. The person who avoids pressure avoids growth. The person who embraces pressure embraces their potential. Legends are not made in the comfort zone. They are made in the fire of expectation, adversity, and relentless demand. Pressure is not your enemy. It is your proving ground. The ability to perform under pressure is a skill that can be trained like any other. Champions are not born calm under pressure. They become that way through repetition. The more you expose yourself to high pressure situations, the more comfortable you become in them. Practice under pressure, so when the real moment arrives, you are ready. Simulate stress in your training, create deadlines for yourself, put yourself in scenarios where failure has consequences. Condition your mind to stay focused when everything is on the line. Pressure is not an accident. It is a tool. Use it to sharpen your instincts, refine your skills, and harden your resolve. The more you seek pressure, the more it works for you instead of against you. Pressure is the final test of greatness when the world is watching. When the doubters are loud, when the margin for error is zero, that is when legends are made. The pressure will never go away. In fact, it will only increase as you rise. But that is the point. The higher you climb, the more pressure you must withstand. The true mark of a legend is not just their success, but their ability to sustain it under relentless pressure. The weak seek relief. The strong seek more. Pressure is not a barrier. It is a gateway. The people who change the world are the ones who refuse to buckle when the weight is heaviest. They stand tall. They deliver. They conquer. And that is why they are remembered. Pressure does not break legends. It creates them. Will you let it break you, or will you let it make you? The choice is yours. Rise or fall. But know this, pressure never lies. It only reveals the truth of who you are. The world belongs to those who move. Ideas are worthless without execution. Dreams are meaningless without action. Every second you spend thinking about what you could do is a second wasted when you should be doing it. Winners don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for permission. They act. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. The difference between success and failure isn't intelligence or talent, it's movement. The person who takes massive action will always outpace the person with a better plan but no follow through. History remembers those who did not, those who dreamed. The clock is ticking. The competition isn't sleeping. What are you waiting for? Excuses are the language of losers. The market is too saturated. The timing isn't right. You don't have enough resources. These are lies weak people tell themselves to justify inaction. The truth, there has never been a perfect moment in human history. Every successful person faced obstacles. Every empire started with nothing. Action creates opportunity, momentum builds resources, movement attracts allies. The reason you're stuck isn't because of external factors, it's because you haven't taken enough action. One decisive move today is worth 1,000 plans for tomorrow. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step, then the next, then the next. Action is the antidote to fear. The more you move, the smaller your doubts become. Action is the ultimate form of dominance. While others debate, you execute. While others hesitate, you advance. While others second guess, you conquer. The battlefield of life rewards speed and aggression. The first mover gains the high ground. The early adopter captures the market. The relentless action taker leaves competitors in the dust. Passive people are victims. Active people are victors. Every industry, every sport, every arena of human achievement is ruled by those who understood this truth. Talk is cheap. Action is currency. The world adjusts itself around people who refuse to stop moving. Doors open for those who knock hard enough. Opportunities appear for those who create enough momentum. Action isn't just something you do, it's who you become. Massive action creates irreversible momentum. Small efforts yield small results. Half-hearted attempts lead to mediocre outcomes. But relentless, uncompromising action, that changes everything. When you flood your goals with obsessive focused action, you create a tidal wave of progress that cannot be stopped. Momentum is more powerful than motivation. Once you build it, the universe conspires to help you. People notice your movement and want to join it. Resources align with your energy. Luck favors the active. The reason most people fail isn't because they took the wrong action. It's because they didn't take enough action. Double your efforts. Triple your output. Outwork every version of yourself from yesterday. Action compounds. Small wins lead to big victories. Consistent movement creates unstoppable force. Action is the great revealer. It shows you what works and what doesn't. It separates theory from reality. Many people are paralyzed by overanalysis. They want guarantees before they move, but life doesn't work that way. The only way to know if something will succeed is to do it. Action provides feedback. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every misstep teaches you something new. Every attempt sharpens your approach. The person who takes action every day cannot lose. They either win or they learn. Meanwhile, the person who does nothing stays exactly where they are. Knowledge without application is worthless. Wisdom without movement is wasted. The battlefield rewards those bold enough to engage, not those timid enough to spectate. Action breeds confidence. The more you do, the more capable you realize you are. Self-doubt dies under the weight of constant motion. Every small victory fuels the next bigger leap. Passive people are insecure because they've never tested themselves. Active people are confident because they've proven themselves through doing. You don't build belief by thinking, you build it by doing. Action is the cure for imposter syndrome. When you have a track record of getting things done, when you have scars from battles fought, when you have trophies from challenges overcome, you stop questioning whether you belong. You know you do. The gym rat doesn't wonder if he's strong. The weights have already answered. The entrepreneur doesn't question if he can build. His results speak for themselves. Action removes doubt. The conqueror's mindset is simple. See it, want it, take it. No begging, no waiting, no hoping. Pure decisive action. This is how empires are built. This is how records are broken. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary. The universe respects action. Time rewards movement. While others are still preparing, you should already be winning. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be zero risk. There will never be complete certainty. The greats understood this. They knew the secret wasn't in having all the answers, but in having the courage to move without them. Your life right now is the sum total of your past actions. Your future will be determined by what you do today. Not what you think, not what you feel, what you do. The choice is yours. Keep making plans or start making history. Conquer through action or regret through inaction. Move or be moved. But never forget, the world only bows to those bold enough to take it.